Hello, this video is the second in a series of short videos providing an introduction to the use of T-Web. They will make most sense if watched in order. In this video, I am going to have a look at the different kinds of services available in the search engine and how they are used in creating a project. As we saw in the first video, the page displayed as soon as a new project is created is Search for Accommodation. We have already seen how to select and add accommodation. We will now have a look at some of the other service natures typically used for FIT projects, depending on the client request. If the client request is vague, for example here, what would you suggest for a 1-week luxury fly drive tour? The best way to create the project is using FIT Itineraries. Click on FIT Itineraries. FIT itineraries are pre-compiled, combining all the services needed. Using one is the fastest way to create a project with a tried and tested itinerary, using the company's preferred providers at advantageous rates, thus providing good service to the client. Results are displayed, ordered by duration, with the longest tours first. A map gives a snapshot of the itinerary. Accommodation categories are comfort, entry level, character, 3 or 4 star with the focus on the experience of the destination, classic, 4 star international standard, and luxury, top end. In terms of transport, itineraries can be self-drive, where the passengers drive themselves around in a rental car, package, where transfers are included as well as potentially day tour style activities, or guided tours, where the passengers are accompanied by a guide driving a company vehicle. Click on Display Itinerary Detail to see the details of the services included day by day. If you cannot find a suitable itinerary amongst those displayed, click on More FIT Itineraries. Select the parameter you are looking for example, category Luxury, and click Refresh. Note that the itineraries displayed all match the criteria selected. Once you have found an itinerary that matches the client request, for example Johannesburg, Kruger, Cape Town, Luxury 7 nights, click on Add to Basket. The services to be added pop-up shows all the services about to be added. Click Add to Basket to confirm. Note that the number of items in the service basket has gone from empty to 19, as all the services are added at once. Click on Service Basket to view them. Note that here the individual services appear. The itinerary heading reflects that an FIT itinerary was used in the creation of the project. Otherwise, it is the same as if the services had been added one by one, and any necessary amendments can be made. If the client request is very specific or does not match an existing FIT itinerary, it needs to be created by adding the services one after the other. First, referring to the client request, make sure you understand what is needed. For example, for the request for West Times 2, a meet and greet, this is when a guide meets the passengers on arrival at the airport to hand over tour documents and brief them on what they need to know. For FIT passengers, it is often our only face-to-face contact and so important to establish a relationship. Transfer, a point-to-point transport, either by an English-speaking driver or by a guide speaking the passenger's language. It includes assistance at the airport and the hotel. Day tour. A day tour is a tour with a fixed itinerary and duration, typically full or half day. It includes transport and a guide for the duration and stops at attractions along the way. Passengers are picked up from their hotel and dropped off again after the tour. For a scheduled tour, seats in the vehicle are booked. Passengers are grouped together with others on the tour. For a private tour, passengers have the vehicle to themselves. An activity is something the passengers can do, such as a cruise, helicopter trip, tour of a conservation center, etc. It is freestanding. Transport to and from is not included. For FITs, activities can only be included when passengers have their own transport, a rental car. Car rental is the rental of a vehicle for a specific length of time. During that time, it is entirely at the disposition of the passengers. They can drive it as though it were their own, and they need to take care of petrol, toll fees, etc. themselves. Air transport is a regular scheduled flight. Train trips in the system for Southern Africa are not so much point-to-point transport as tourist experiences. Although they do start and end in different locations, such as Cape Town to Pretoria, they are typically overnight and include onboard accommodation and meals, and sometimes also off-train excursions. Typically, they are not daily services, so you need to check departure dates with the supplier. Once you are clear on what is needed, add all the services required. For self-drive tours, because the services are accessed by nature and type, adding them in this way as well works best. First, add accommodation. If you are going to add transfers, make a note of the location of the hotel. For example, for Cape Townian, City Ball, as you will need this to add the transfer. To add the meet and greet, click on Tours and Meals, then click on Meet and Greet and Miscellaneous. Enter the date, 7 June, click on the map, Gauteng. Results are displayed in alphabetical order. Find the service, Johannesburg Airport Meet and Greet, select and add to project. Enter departure time, which should be the arrival time of the flight, departure location, the airport and flight number, Johannesburg Airport, PA 57, confirm, add to basket. To add the day tour, under Tours and Meals, click on Day Tours, enter the date, 12 June. On the map, click on the region, Cape Town area. Results are displayed in alphabetical order of location and service. Find the service Peninsula Full Day. Select and add to the project. Select the departure time at 8, enter departure location, name of the hotel, arrival location, also Cape Townian, and add to basket. To add the activity, under Tours and Meals, click on Activities, enter the date, click on the map, region Kruger. Results are displayed in alphabetical order of location and service. Find the Endangered Species Tour, select and add to project. Select where the service should be inserted into the itinerary after the breakfast and add to basket. To add the transfer from Cape Town Airport to the hotel, click on Transfers, select From where the transfer starts, Cape Town area, Cape Town Airport, to where the transport ends, Cape Town area, City Bowl, the location identified for the Hotel Cape Townian, enter the date, and click Search. Select the transfer you want and add to project. Enter pickup time, the arrival time for the flight, 15:45, pickup location, the name of the airport and flight number, and drop-off location, the name of the hotel. Confirm, add to basket. To add the transfer to Cape Town Station, select from Cape Town area, City Bowl, to Cape Town area, Cape Town Station, enter the date, 13 June, and click Search. Select the transfer you want and confirm, add to project. Enter the pickup time when they should depart the hotel. If this is an airport transfer, for international flights, enter flight departure time -3. For example, 2020 -3 would be 17:20. For domestic flights, it would be flight departure time -2 hours. For example, if it were 18:30 -2, then 16:30. For a train, enter the train presentation time -1 hour. For example, 1600 -1 is 1500. Enter pickup location, the name of the hotel, and drop-off location, the name of the train. Confirm, add to basket. To add the car rental, click on Car Rental. Results displayed are for the preferred supplier, ordered alphabetically. To see other companies as well, untick We Like and click Search. What is booked is a category of vehicle and type of insurance cover. The vehicle model shown is an example. The actual vehicle the passengers receive might be different, but will have the same specifications. Make sure the vehicle you choose is large enough to fit the number of passengers. Car rental rates are per 24-hour day. Suppliers typically have a sliding scale of rates, with the daily rate being lower the longer the rental duration, 1 to 6 days, 7 to 13, and 14 plus in this example. These rates are shown for reference. The system will automatically apply the rate appropriate to the rental duration. Special conditions show what the rates include and exclude. Find the category you want and add to project. On the Service to be added page, enter the pickup and drop-off details. These should typically match the flights. Click to select the pickup location. The list is limited to where the supplier has offices. Select Johannesburg Airport. Enter the pickup date, 7 June, and the time. Select the drop-off location, Kruger Mpumalanga, the date, and the time to match the flight. Click Submit. The system calculates the duration, 5 days, determines the rate to apply, 1 to 6 days, and calculates the total, 2,173,9. Confirm by clicking Add to Basket. To add a flight, click on Air Transport. Select a location from Kruger Mpumalanga and to Cape Town. Enter the date and click Search. Flights available on the leg are shown. Typically, there is only one choice: Flights General Economy Class. Airlines, flight availability, and rate variations are not managed in the system. Instead, proposals are done with reference rates, and once the project is confirmed, a dedicated booking agent books the best flight available at that time. Select and add to project and confirm. To add the train, click on Train. Results are displayed alphabetically by company and journey. Select the journey you want and add to project. Confirm, add to basket. As we have seen, some service natures require time or location details to be entered when they are added, like transfers. If you do not yet know these details at this time, an estimated time can be entered, for example, 10:09, the 9 indicating that it's estimated, and instead of the details, TBA for to be advised. Once completed, click on Service Basket. Always check that all the services needed are present and logical. And that is it. Thank you for watching.